gentlemen. Good evening. Well, that's a very nice welcome indeed from the habitués and the sons of habitués. Begging your pardon, sir. But for those of you who don't know the name, so that we can make it a universal, acclaiming welcome to me, just to start me off, can we have it again? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, Sachs. Yeah, isn't that delightful? It sounds like a nuptial susurration of Niagaras when you all say Sachs together. Ladies and gentlemen, we have tonight, for your delight, for your edification, for, where necessary, your education, we have a feast, a program of enormous opulence. And we start the program tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with one of your favorite artistes, the sauciest songstress of the song saloon in my old man, Rita Williams!
To move away, 'cause the rent we couldn't pay. The moving van came round just after dark. There was me and my old man shoving things inside the van, which we'd often done before, let me remark. We packed all that could be packed in the van, and that's a fact, and we got inside all we could get inside. Then we packed all we could pack on the tailboard at the back, till there wasn't any room for me to ride. My old man said follow the van and don't dilly-dally on the way. Oh, when the car's with the old bags in it, I walked behind with the old cotton linen by my dilly and dallying, dallying and dilly, lost the van and don't know where to run. Such a mess, I don't know the new address, don't even know the blessed neighborhood, and I feel as if I might have to stay out all the night, and that ain't going to do me any good. I don't make no complaint, but I'm coming over faint. What I want now is a good substantial feed, and I sort of kind of feel if I don't soon have a meal, I shall have to rob the linnet of his seed. Hey, my old man, said follow the van, and don't dilly-dally on the way. Oh, with the old bags in it, I walk behind with the old cotton linen, and I dilly and dally, lost me way and don't know where to go. To have the old dark Walton and I can't find my way. Everybody, come on! My old man said follow the van and don't dilly on the way. Oh, when the crowd with the old bags in it, I walk behind with the old cotton linen, and I dilly and dally.
May I ask if the gentleman sitting at the back there with, I think, the dark green, the olive green four in hand is by way of being a bird fancier? Are you, sir? Or a bird mounter, perhaps? And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us be, for the nonce, serious as we sit here on our plush pile seats, ladies and gentlemen. Let us be serious and remember that in the midst of splendor and of life, there are sober moments of nostalgia. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we give you Mr. Charles Young to sing for you If Those Lips Could Only Speak. Ladies and gentlemen, the Adonis of the saloon, the mould of fashion, the very glass of form, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charles Young!
He stood in a beautiful mansion, surrounded by riches and gold. He gazed at the beautiful picture that hung in a frame of gold. 'Twas a picture of a lady, so beautiful, young and fair. To the beautiful lifelike features, he murmured in sad despair, if those lips could only speak, if those eyes could only see, if those beautiful golden tresses were there in reality, could I only take your hand as I did when you took my name. But it's only a beautiful picture in a beautiful golden frame. With all his great power and his riches, he knows he can never replace one thing in that mansion that's absent, his wife's tender smiling face. And each time he sees her picture, these same words he'll always say, all my wealth I would freely forfeit, and toil for you night and day. If those lips could only speak, if those eyes could only see, if those beautiful golden tresses were there in reality, could I only take your hand as I did when you took my name? But it's only a beautiful picture in a beautiful golden frame. All together, the lips could only speak, if those eyes could only see, if those beautiful golden tresses were there in reality, could I only take your hand as I did when you took my name? But it's only a beautiful picture in a beautiful
Wouldn't it indeed be wonderful, ladies and gentlemen, if some very clever scientific gentleman like Mr. Edison would invent for us a talking picture? And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to introduce for the first time on the program tonight, in a song entitled Daddy Wouldn't Buy Me a Bow Wow, which at the moment is the rage of Paris, we give you that vertiginous, vital spark of the song saloon, Miss Barbara Windsor!
I love my little cat, I do. Its coat is oh so warm. It comes each day with me to school and sits upon the form. When teacher says, why did you bring that little pet of yours? I tell her that I bring my cat along with me because told them 'cause they used to bite each other's ears. I cried all day and 8 at night. Papa sent me to bed. When Ma came home and wiped my eyes, I cried again and said, Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow-wow. Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow-wow. I've got a little cat and I'm very fond of that, but I'd rather have a bow-wow-wow. Come on, everybody! Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow-wow. Daddy wouldn't buy me a bow-wow. I've got a little cat and I'm very fond of that, but I'd rather have a bow-wow-wow.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy indeed to give you a song which I would like to dedicate to a couple in the audience, if we have, in this happy, smiling throng, two people who've been married for a long time. Have we? And how long have you been married? How long, madam? 46 years, ladies and gentlemen. So may we dedicate to you My Old Dutch, to be sung by the doyen of the Song Saloon, Mr. Barney Gilbraith!
I've got a pal, a regular harder. She's a dear good old gal, and I'll tell you all about her. It's many years since first we met. Her hair was then as black as jet. It's whiter now, but she don't fret. Not my old gal. We've been together now for 40 years, and it don't seem a day too much. There ain't a lady living in the land as I'd swap for me dear old Dutch. No, there ain't a lady living in the land as I'd swap for me dear old Dutch. I calls her Sal, her proper name is Sarah, and you may find a gal as you'd consider fairer. She ain't an angel, she can start a jawing till it makes you smart. She's just a woman, bless her heart, is my old gal. We've been together now for 40 years, and it don't seem a day too much. There ain't a lady living in the land as I'd swap for my dear old Dutch. No, there ain't a lady living in the land as I'd swap for me dear old Dutch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great big shame. Johnny Hewer!
I've lost me pal, the best in all the town. But don't you think him dead because he ain't. But since he's wed, he's had to knuckle down. It's enough to vex the temper of a saint. He's a brewer's drayman with a leg of mutton fist and as strong as a bullock or an horse. But in her hands, he's just like a little kid. Oh, I wish as I could get him a divorce. It's a great big shame, and if she belonged to me, we play at pitch and toss along the lead. But now she bullies him and scrubbing to the floor. Such a change I never did see. With an apron on him, I twigged him on his knees, scrubbing up the old half stove. What with emptying the ashes and the shelling of the peas, I'm blowed if he can call himself his own. It's a great shame that it really belongs to me. I let the others do. And he has but he's 6'3", and only walk on you. They haven't been married not a month nor more, when underneath a bum goes ye. Isn't it a pity that the likes of her should put us on the likes of him? All together, it's a great big shame that it really belongs to me. Come on now then. Come on, Mama, you know this one. I haven't been married not a month nor more, when underneath a bum goes ye. Isn't it a pity that the likes of her should put up on the likes
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we give you Daphne Anderson. Now, Miss Anderson is going to sing a song which, by some misdemeanor of the printer's devil, is not on your song sheets. And I suggest, for those of you who don't know the chorus of I've Gone Out of the Day, it would be very nice indeed if you hummed, which tonight shouldn't be difficult, and those of you who can't hum can la, la, la. Ladies and gentlemen, enchanting, ever adorable, Daphne Anderson!
Joe had been wed but a couple of years. He loved his young wife so truly. She was an angel in every respect, gentle and never unruly. And when their sweet baby appeared on the scene, life seemed to be so extremely serene. But one day he came home, his wife she had gone, and left him a note. How his fond heart was torn. He sank in a chair with a sad aching head. And this is the note from his wife that he read. I've gone out for the day with the boy that I adore. He's better looking than you, beautiful hair and eyes of blue. Don't give way to your grief, your sorrow try to smother, for I must confess to you that I adore another. Tea was quite out of the question for Joe. He sat in the chair, sadly thinking of the wife that he loved so much better than life. Oh, how his poor heart was sinking. But the door softly opened. He turned round to see his wife with the baby, her face full of glee. He stood there aghast as she said, "Oh, you jay, why, this is the boy I took out for the day. What I said in my letter was perfectly true. You'll own that he's much better looking than you." I've gone out for the day with the boy that I adore. He's better looking than you, beautiful hair and eyes of blue. Don't give way to your grief, your sorrow try to smother, for I must confess to you that I
gentlemen, Miss Daphne Anderson has accomplished the well-nigh impossible, and in one evening has made fathers of us all. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, is the orchestra going to keep on talking under my breath? Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to conclude our evening's entertainment, we assemble the entire company of the Song Saloon to sing for you in a medley, and with you, ladies and gentlemen, some old favorites. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire company, Mr. Tony Osborne and his aspiring acolytes, but this time, ladies and gentlemen, chiefly your